So what I'm going to make here is called a power shake, and this is a loose interpretation of a power shake from a guy named Mike Mahler. Mike Mahler is a fitness guy I really like and respect. He's a kettlebell instructor. I have the link to his website and also to the article that he wrote for Psychology Today where he has this power shake in there. So basically all we need to start here, and this will be a pretty short video, I'll get right to it, is 4 apples. I have 2 right here. I'm about to grab another 2 of them. And I have 8 carrots here, full-size carrots. I'm going to juice all this stuff in the Jack LaLanne Power Juicer. It doesn't have to be Jack LaLanne. I just like this one because it's pretty easy to clean. And you can put like a whole apple in there, and you can put a whole carrot. You don't have to cut up vegetables or fruit a whole lot, and I like that about it because you want to make it easy. So I'm going to juice this stuff, make 2 of these, about 16 ounces of juice, and I'm going to add it to the blender over here. Alright, so we got the juice. 2 of these guys, and that's apple and carrot juice. I didn't add any greens in there. Usually I like to, but I haven't shopped, so I don't have any extra greens to put in there. So now all I'm going to do is put a banana in the blender, and I'm going to add as many of these greens as I can fit in there. Just cut myself on the plastic box. That hurt really bad. And I'm going to add some of this pea protein in there. Only reason I use a pea protein or some kind of vegan protein is because my body doesn't respond very well. I kind of have adverse reactions to whey protein. Not everybody does, but some people do. And if you do, you should consider using a vegan protein powder. This is pea protein. This actually gives me a little bit of allergies, so I'm probably going to switch it up to like a rice protein, like a brown rice protein, because I just ran out of that. And then I'm going to take this juice, pour it in there, right on top of all that other stuff. And this is loaded with flavor. This stuff is really good. Now I'm going to blend it up, and I'm going to drink it, and I'll tell you guys just a couple more words on how to put this into your nutrition program and your exercise program. Alright, you guys, well there you have it. It's a vegan power shake. Why is it vegan? Well, I'm not a vegan, but I pretty much don't eat meat during the day, and there are a lot of days where I don't eat meat or dairy or eggs because I think it's a good thing for ethical reasons and also for a lot of health reasons. But I'm not trying to turn anybody into a vegan in here, okay? A vegan shake is good because if you're a vegan, you can have one, and if you're not a vegan, you can also have one, so it doesn't exclude anybody. And like I said, I just don't like using the whey protein powder because of the way it affects me. Now this is kind of a weird looking color because when you mix orange and green, what do you get? Brown. But it tastes really, really good. It's loaded with flavor. This jar comes from, this is an old mayonnaise jar, and I like to clean those out after I use it. It's organic mayonnaise. Calm down. I use the juicer over this way because that's really beneficial, and I also use a blender over this way. And you have like the juicing cult and the blending cult. So the benefits of juicing are that you get just a really high amount of nutrition in a really small area, and because you take out the fiber, you get more nutrients and you absorb it faster because the fiber slows down absorption. And sometimes that's a really good thing. If you require that much fiber in your diet, you're probably doing other things in your diet that are stopping you up. If you're that irregular and you need huge amounts of fiber, you need to correct the rest of your diet. The blender is good because it allows me to add some protein powder and some other greens, some additional greens, and a banana because I like the carbohydrates. Now this is excellent for like a breakfast or a post-workout shake. Always make sure you have a shake or some food post-workout within an hour after working out, because that really takes advantage of a recovery window and a big opportunity to speed up your recovery, to feel better, to have better muscle growth, to speed up your metabolism, all that stuff. And greens, the more greens you have in your diet, the better. It doesn't matter which, I don't want to call it a cult, but whatever, which cult you're a part of, vegan, paleo, all the other different ones, nobody's going to tell you that eating less greens is a bad thing. So putting more greens in is always good. I would usually juice more greens like celery or kale. I just ran out today. But you can do that and then add more greens to the blender. This is a really good shake. It's excellent. Make yourself a power shake. It only took me about 15 minutes overall. And the reason it took that long, usually would take less, but I was making a video too. So try out the power shake, and make sure also you check out the link to Mike Mahler's article in Psychology Today. He's a phenomenal fitness enthusiast and strength coach, one of the best out there. and kettlebell instructor if you're ever interested about learning more about kettlebells and also a plant-based diet. So thanks for checking out the video, and there will be a lot more to come.